The following is a presentation of TFNN. Live at TFNN, The Money Masters. Now, your Money Masters, Tom O'Brien and Steve Rhodes.
Welcome, folks. Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien. We appreciate all you tigers and tigresses out here growling, prowling with us. Hope everyone had a great weekend, safe weekend. Market-wise out here, we have, folks, is that you get a Dow down 25, Nasdaq's up 6, S&Ps are down 3. We get gold off $10. You get silver off 37 cents. Bonds, bonds are up a full point. They're up 10 ticks right now. That won't back off. King dollar up 16 ticks at 82.12. Euro's not bad, down 34 ticks, 126. And all's well in Greece. That ends well. Then the bottom line is that, they're not going to pay their debts, folks, okay? So this thing is going to get stretched out. They're going to, take some more bread down the line.
Absolutely, that's right. Yeah. They're just going to take more euros. Just going to burn through more euros. Just keep
burn it up, baby.
That's how you put out the grease fire. Just give more euros, and they're just going to burn them down.
It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. So on Friday, okay. So what we had, folks, on Friday is this: you had option expiration.
Yes.
You had a changing of indices. Okay. Bottom line, though, inside the Dow, you got volume. Inside the S&P, we didn't. Inside the Russell, we didn't. Inside the Nasdaq, we didn't. Now, what that sets up is divergence. That divergence will come back in harmony.
Yeah.
And I suspect what you're going to see is that this S&P somehow wants to, crawl up to that 1357.
Yeah.
Give us that Gartley coming all the way up.
Yes. That is that.
And if in fact the volume does contract, well, bottom line, that's going to be the sell up there. Inside the gold market out here today, you had Humana Gold taking over Extori.
Yes.
And, this is a big number, folks, if you're in the gold market, and this is why. So they're taking them over at 350 Canadian cash plus a 0.04 of a share of Humana. So, Extori had closed at $2, and they're going to be taken over at $4. Big deal. What that's saying, folks, is that there's no valuation in the Explorers.
Yes. Especially when you consider, not too long ago, this thing was up at $15. That's right.
Oh, yeah. No. It's and let me tell you something.
Somebody's got a good deal on it.
Humana has always overpaid for companies.
Okay.
That's how Peter Maroney grows, okay? Peter Maroney is actually an attorney that put Humana together years ago.
Yeah.
And his philosophy right from the very beginning was just, that's how he puts it all together.
Yeah.
Okay? And every company I've seen that he's bought, he's really overpaid for. A couple of them we scored big time because he overpaid for, thank God.
Yeah.
But bottom line is that it's a heads up. I didn't do the whole valuation yet, meaning that you can do the valuation, folks, on the amount of reserves that they had and see what they paid for the reserves.
Right, that's right.
And that's what, I'll have that done.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Because that's good. That says everything.
How far above book value?
Just reserve value. Because they don't have
you know what I mean?
However you want to they have so many ounces that are proven, okay, and you take that by the 404 million, and that gives you a valuation for these other companies.
Yeah.
The thing that's amazing is this, is that when we look at the GLD, folks, absolutely does not have the juice to get to higher price. But it's by a big way, too, man. I mean, I was just saying this, Steve and I were just talking, and there's divergence. And what it is this, is that the GLD is coming into downdrafts with 42 and 60% lighter volume.
Right.
Okay? That is insane.
Yeah, it's just telling you that higher prices are not in store. You got lower prices before you got higher prices.
Right.
Which is in sync with that gold chart that we take a look at, the weekly gold chart. So
it is.
Everything's really lining up there. It's been trying to tackle gold in the 15, 23 or 35 area from back in September, which has got big volume. It's just been hammering away at it.
Hammering away. Now, that's the bearish part. The bullish part, which is pretty neat, is that the XAU and the HUI have juice.
Yeah, okay.
And
from last week?
Yeah, from last week. And it's really glaring, which is dynamite, folks, okay? So it's like, if we put this up, what you're going to see is that, the XAU, the HUI, they had juice. I like what happened there. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, cool, man, because, that is that setup is good enough that you get a pullback and it's on lighter volume, that'd be saying that, you know what, the equities will lead out of this deal.
Yeah.
So it's going to get wild. Now, we talk about King Dollar, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Check this out, folks.
Right.
This is heavy. This is heavy. Where is she? I just had this
up.
up.
To the DX.
I got to get this up again. DXU2. Okay. Yeah. So when we talk about King Dollar, folks, here it is right here. Let's see. Dollar shortage is a mismatch by $2 trillion. That's what Morgan Stanley's saying right now. So check this out. Now, this gets interesting because, you know, Steve did a lot of business overseas. I did a lot of business overseas years ago. And if you've ever done business and you've seen what happens in countries, folks, bottom line is that they always wanted dollars. Last 10 years, yes, they didn't. No doubt about that.
That's
but
right.
let me tell you something. They want dollars, and they want dollars hand over fist. What's happening overseas?
When you travel overseas, that's all you have to travel.
No brainer.
You don't have to really do a currency conversion. I mean, it just makes it a little bit easier, maybe from your standpoint. But they like dollars.
Well, and there's no doubt in Asia. Right when I was in Asia, it was better. If you had dollars,
that's right. You could have
you were going to get much better service.
Right. Sure.
It's not even close.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like, exactly. Dollars. I want dollars.
That's
okay.
Right. That's right.
Well, what you have here, folks, what this research piece is about is that number one, that the dollar, you know, is up 8.2% in 2012 thus far. That's the most in 7 years.
Yeah.
But more important, what's inside this piece is that if you are a corporation and you are trying to get dollars overseas,
yeah,
they're charging a premium.
Yeah.
You cannot.
Yeah.
So check this out. If you need a lot of dollars, folks, and you're overseas and you're going into a bank or central bank, they're charging you a premium for the dollars. Premium as to what we're trading
at. Right. Yeah.
No, you can't get them. They won't give them to you. They won't. Here, watch what the premium is. This is really cool, man, okay? Because, let me see, the premium, I believe, was, okay, we'll get this far, but it's a decent premium. You're talking real money. Okay, so check this out. When we talk about volume, the biggest volume on record, okay, was 2 weeks ago. On record for a weekly volume with the dollar index.
Okay.
King Dollar.
You don't think maybe they put together a report like this to try to help give the Fed reason to print more? Hey, we're short cash, man. Put it out there.
You know, I don't. My own take on it is that I don't see the Fed having to print more.
No, I understand, but I understand. So just okay.
What I see is the market. I see all these folks that want the market to go high. I say, hey, we need help. We need help. I don't see the Fed. I see the Fed that, you know what, they got the liquidity going, and I just don't see it happening.
Yeah.
You know, they'll keep the rates low, and that's it. They're going to say, hey, man,
yeah.
You know, go on your own.
Which is great.
Yeah. You know?
Keeping the rate lows, I mean, that's getting the housing boom.
Oh, it is, man.
Moving.
There's no doubt about it.
It's off the dime, big time.
It's off the dime, and it's going to be, forget it, man. You know, more than people really even understand.
Yeah. Even I was driving around with my son this weekend after we were playing golf. We passed an area, and he said, "You remember this street? For years it was empty. There was nothing there." And he said, "No, it's just packed." He said, "Who's buying all these?"
Hey, let me tell you something.
It's all brand new construction also is going on.
What you have happening, folks, depending where you are in the country, but I can tell you in Florida, it's not only moving. We have so many young people coming in, and when you have that young crowd, and you know, we were down Clearwater Beach and down the Sand Pearl this weekend.
Yes.
Spending money. It was like we walked into the Sand Pearl, and I said to Angie, I says, look at this. I says, babies everywhere, right? And folks, even the Sand Pearl, this is supposed to be off-season. It was mobbed.
Yeah.
I mean, and it was beautiful to see. Because I says, look at this. See, I remember this even growing up. I says, do you think for 1 second, I says, all these kids are growing up, they're going to be here. I mean, the quality of life is insane. The whole thing is happening. And it's really happening, which is really cool, man. Let's go up and see if Rick's paid his taxes yet. Rick, what's going on, brother? We got Rick from British Columbia.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, man. Yourself?
Really good, thanks.
Good.
I'd like you to put those cues, and I've mentioned this to you before, Tom. I personally don't look at the volume and option expiration. On the SPYs, you take a look. It's huge volume. But it must have not been option expiration on the Qs because it had fumes.
Yeah, no, it did. I know. But it was option expiration on the Qs, too.
It was?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Yeah. I'd like you to put a 1-year weekly on the Qs.
You have it.
Yeah. Now, it looks to me like, that real price down there on a weekly in August.
Right.
When we left December, we took off on fumes. And the volume is heavier to the downside. And now, if we go on a daily,
okay,
on a short-term basis.
So first, let me explain to the audience what you're looking at. What he's looking at, folks, is this. I got a 1-year chart up, and if we go back to August of 2011, you have a low that's established on, right now in the Qs, we're trading 63.23. There's a low that's established at $49.94 with 839 billion shares traded, and then we broke topside with 179 million.
Oh, it was a joke.
No, sorry, 839 million versus breaking topside with 179 million. Now, and here's the other correlation. So you made the high with 183 million, and then, you come off the high with 281 million. So it expanded by another 100 million.
Sure.
And right now, sitting at the lows, we have 258 million. Okay, so now...
So now if we go to, let's say...
a daily.
A 2-month daily...
Okay, I got it.
Okay, now, first of all, the low of 3 days ago had volume, so that's probably short-term going to be a bit of support down there.
Yeah.
There's a gap...
That was at 61.80, folks.
There's a gap at 61.
Right.
If that gap holds, the bullish case is you got a nice... inverted head and shoulder on a pop back up to the big breakdown area there.
That's
up around
right.
66.50, which would correlate with what you were saying with the S&Ps.
Yes.
I even heard a dream weaver of going to 1380, but I don't know if that's another story in itself, And so anyway, the Qs...
And you know what you have here, folks? What you have here is this. We are at the 18th right now of June, so picture something. The July 4th area in itself, okay, it likes to run up into the July 4th area. If you don't get croaked the second week of June, folks, it just likes to run up there. So when I'm looking at it, we have this week, we have next week, but that's it, because July 4th this year is on a Wednesday.
That's right.
So when I look at it, I says, you know what, man, they can push this thing up here, and then what ends up happening is that watch out when you come back on July 11th,
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be interesting to see just how this does get shaken out here.
Now, as far as the rate decision on Wednesday, I know we don't normally do a lot of speculating, but if you're Obama,
we don't do speculating. That's all I think we do.
No, we don't. Sorry, we don't speculate on fundamentals that much.
Yeah, right.
Was what I meant to say.
Right.
But if you're Obama and it's only June, you got to wait till November. I don't know how much Obama influences Bernanke.
He doesn't.
Okay, well, I thought he would. I thought maybe he does.
Listen, man, it wouldn't matter whether it's Republican, Democrat. They're all the same, man. I mean, they're all out of their freaking minds.
I just thought, by pump and dump or whatever you want to call it, it might be a little premature to his election, that's all.
The Fed has already said low rates until 2014. Yeah.
This segment is brought to you by Goldfields. For more information, just click the Goldfields banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien. I appreciate all you tigers and tigresses growling and prowling with us. Right now, we get the Dow Industrials down 19, Nasdaq's up 11, S&Ps are flat, and although the Nasdaq is all about Apple, no doubt. And when you look at the Fed, what's going on? I mean, they're saying there's going to be low rates, zero rates to 2014.
That's right.
So and
your bonds are headed to the next solar system.
There's no
160.
Doubt. This bond move, folks. Let me tell you, and this just won't back off. We're at 149.30. It hit 150.09 today. And it just won't go into the lower range. And the lower range would be a normal pullback.
That's right.
It's not even like, it's like, hey, these bonds, folks, could get down to 145 and be a normal pullback after running from 135. But they won't pull back. And that's basically saying that, you know what? People just want safety, period. Well, safety is a bad word. They want to be able to get their money back. They want to be able to get their
Well, I mean, when you
principal
take a look at what was going on in the Forex market and everything on Friday.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, people were just like, I'll take certainty right now.
Hey, big time. Big time.
Be flat, do whatever you want to do. But
big time,
yeah.
No doubt. We take a look at some of the higher volume stocks out here this morning. You have Bank of America down 8 cents. You get Oracle off 70. We have, eBay's up $1.26. Oh, we got to go look at that. Groupon's up 72. What's Facebook doing? Facebook got a little traction last week. Let's see if that was... it's interesting. Okay, so you get 12 million shares going into 43 million. That might get some traction here. Look at this. Short term. It looks like it's going to get some traction. Interesting, man. Good old Facebook. Oh, man, I'm telling you.
I love it. Is Rick still with us?
Nope. I guess not.
No, he's there. You there, Rick?
No.
No, okay.
Not there.
Okay, no problem.
What Rick was talking about, folks, is that we have the Tuesday and Wednesday is the FOMC meeting.
Yes.
I just don't. I can see them come out with the same thing. Because why?
So we were talking during the break. We were talking about just simply, which is great. The article that you picked out about dollars, demand for dollars. People want to pay a premium for dollars.
Oh yes,
and so now I was watching the yen on Friday, and the yen was getting stronger. I couldn't understand what was behind the yen move.
Right.
And it just makes sense that people are going after two strong currencies out there.
Yes.
Being the yen and being the U.S. dollar. So
right.
It was interesting.
And folks, when we bring this article up, what is one of the most powerful things inside this? You can do the supply and demand curve, okay, that people want more dollars.
Yeah.
But factually, inside this, when we got to it, we were talking about what industrial companies overseas need. Well, the first industrial company is Henkel, so in Germany. So check this out. They just signed a 800 million euro revolving credit, okay? But check this out. If they want to draw that in dollars, well, you know what, folks? They got to pay another 0.5% on the loan.
Yeah.
So that says it all. It's like, hey, we'll give you euros, but if you want dollars, you're going to pay another 0.5%. Now, what we don't know, Steve and I, as we're looking at this, is that what was the loan rate?
That's right.
Because imagine for a second.
That's right.
Imagine, it's a 5-year. Imagine if the loan rate was only... it should only be like 2.5%. Henkel's a, Class A company, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So if it's 2.5%, and they're saying you're going to pay another 0.5% if you want dollars, that's, 20%?
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly. Yeah, percentage-wise.
That's saying it. We'll give you euros all day long. You want euros? Yeah. You want mud pies? No problem. Oh, my God. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah. So we were talking about Great Basin gold earlier,
yes.
Okay, because it had such huge volume on Friday.
That's right. And what that has to do with is that up in Canada, folks, the S&P, their indexes all changed, okay, on Friday and on the 18th. And here we go. They get 6 editions and 10, they kicked out 10 of them. Okay, so let's see what we got. They removed... Extory, that got taken over. They didn't have to worry about that. Golden Star, they removed. Great Basin, they removed. Ghana Goldfields, they removed. Jaguar, they removed. Northern Dynasty, they removed. New Vista Energy and Ramaco Minerals. Okay, so...
Now, did Jag get hit?
Yeah, Jag got hit. Jag looks like it's going out of business. They added Black Diamond Group, Enbridge Income Fund, Northern Property. They added
Enbridge is that's a real estate fund. I believe Enbridge.
Two of them.
Yeah.
They added 2 REITs.
Yeah.
That says it all.
Huh?
Yeah.
Trade your gold for real estate,
Everyone's
folks.
trying to trade in there. And listen, folks, if you do have an interest in the real estate market and you're an accredited investor, we have a real estate fund. Email tigerfund@tfnn.com. I'm going to write back. Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien.
you'd like a personal update from Tom O'Brien as to what equities he's trading and what his daily trading plan is before the market opens each morning, every market day, Tom O'Brien sends out his daily newsletter, Market Insights, to hundreds of subscribers that rely on his daily recommendations when it comes to navigating these highly volatile markets we're dealing with. As recently as May 21st, Market Insights subscribers closed out all 5 open positions for a combined profit of over 68% in one day. Profits range from 6.5% to over 24%, and all of these trades have been initiated within the previous 30 days. Now is the perfect time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's explosive trading newsletter, Market Insights, an $85 value. Tom breaks down the market each morning with his market take and provides trade recommendations, including precise stops and target profit zones, leaving nothing left to guess. Log on to TFNN.com today and sign up for your 2-week free trial. Make sure you're a subscriber the next time Market Insights subscribers close out multiple winning trades. Take action and sign up for your free trial today. If you're an investor looking for a great weekly investment newsletter, then now is the perfect time to try out Ken Shreve's Ultimate Growth Stocks. Every Tuesday, Ken breaks down multiple sectors in his weekly newsletter, Ultimate Growth Stocks, with a full in-depth report including specific trading recommendations within his model portfolio, charts, sector analysis, upcoming economic data, along with intra-week trading updates on newsletter positions whenever the market dictates. Right now, you can receive a full month, that's 30 days, to evaluate Ken's newsletter free of charge to see if it fits your trading plan. At less than $75 per month, Ken provides you with his expert trading advice that can pay for itself in no time. Take advantage of this great offer by signing up for a 30-day free trial to Ken Shreve's Ultimate Growth Stocks today. Don't let this offer pass you by. Visit the front page of TFNN.com and sign up now. TFNN has just launched our most exciting sale ever. If you purchase any amount of Tiger Dollars before Sunday, June 24th, you'll receive access to 7 live 90-minute webinars hosted by each of our technicians here at TFNN. Not only do you get a 20 to 30% bonus on your purchase as you normally do with Tiger Dollars, but with this one-of-a-kind offer, you get over $1,000 in added value completely free. Each 90-minute live webinar usually sells for $149, and you get all 7 of them absolutely free. Tom O'Brien, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Ken Shreve, Dave White, and Kate Stalter, you get all 7 classes completely free. Whether you're an experienced trader or you're completely new to the markets, this sale is perfect for all levels of investors. Don't miss out on our best Tiger Dollar sale ever. Visit the front page of TFNN.com today and purchase your Tiger Dollars before June 24th. Don't wait and risk missing out on this one-of-a-kind offer. Act now. Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when temporary market spikes move against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a new and innovative Chicago-based exchange registered with the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their trading platform. Nadex never charges a fee to use their platform, which even includes real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped, and you have the advantage of keeping your trades open even when the market temporarily spikes against you. Nadex's innovation has allowed them to come up with a line of unique short-term binary options that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com, or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors.
This segment is brought to you by Crocodile Gold. For more information, just click the Crocodile Gold banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien. We appreciate you growling and prowling out here with us, folks. And, folks, if you have any subscriptions at TFNN right now, you want any in the future, you want a great education, bottom line, we have a great program that's set up right now. And folks, this if you want to take advantage of it, this is it. The end of this week, it's over. Meaning, well, it actually just starts, but you have to take advantage of it this week. And what it is, we have a Tiger Dollar promotion. And the way it works is this. You buy $500 in Tiger Dollars, we give you a 20% bonus, so you get $600. You buy $800, we give you $1,000, which is a 25% bonus. You buy $1,150, we give you a 30% bonus, which is $1,500. Those Tiger Dollars have no expiration date. They're good for all products, and they are transferable. Now, what you also get is that each and every host at TFNN is doing a workshop, a 90-minute workshop, live workshop. We normally get $149 for that. That's all free. So you get over $1,000 worth of value. You get the bonus to get even a better education, in the future. That education is going to start on July 11th, go all the way over to August 22nd. It's live. If you can't be there live, it's going to be on your page for an additional 30 days. So you can check that out at tfnn.com, and this is the last week to get it. So.
It's a great deal. Really great deal. I mean, take a look at all that. All the education out there.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
Big time.
Let's go to Bill in Sarasota. Hey, Bill, what's going on?
Hey, good morning, Tom. Good morning, Steve.
How you doing, man?
So far, so good. Looks like we're starting the week off right, trying to crawl back up.
Yeah, totally.
I was looking at EXM and also TZA, trying to find an entry point to go long.
Okay, so let's take a look. And what you have is this, folks. EXM, okay, is a shipper. It's XL Maritime. The low for the year is 56 cents. The high is 3.30. Now, when you are looking at this baby, this hasn't found a bottom. And what I do with these, you go through the sector. There's no reason just to stay with one of them because, if we go over to dries, we look at dries, it's like, dries just went from 350 to 202, and that's not done. That wants to break out a bottom. EGLE, same deal. There's nothing here. So okay. I wouldn't be touching it.
All right.
TZA, what he's looking at, folks, is the TZA is the direction 300% inverse correlation of the Russell 2000. Now, if we go over to the Russell, you got to put your hands in your pocket right now. You just need some patience, because the Russell, we're at 770, and the Russell can get into, 783.
Okay. That's the hardest thing for me to do is keep my hands in my pocket.
Well,
yeah, but I appreciate your guidance.
You're in Sarasota. You can go out to Longboat Key, sit on that beach, man.
There you go.
Totally. And folks, where Bill is, let me tell you something. It's one of the most beautiful places in the world. And there's all these little keys that come off it, and you could be sitting out there grooving right now, man.
I appreciate it.
Now, hey, listen, hold it. You have to bring your mobile device so you can listen to us.
Ah, there you go. That's right.
Trust me, I don't go anywhere without it.
Thanks so much, man.
Thank you.
Have a great one.
Now, of all the shippers, dry ships looks the best. At least it's got some volume at the high. Hasn't had volume off of the top here.
Right.
So if there ever is a break in the dry shippers, right. This would be the one, Bill, that you'd want to go into, in my opinion, versus the XM.
Right. And you know what I'm going to have to do, which I'll try to... I have to bring up the...
Baltic dry index.
What happens is that, folks, I have the rates, the actual rates. See, the shipping rates change so dramatic, I actually get them live. Because the rates themselves... So we went from 67,000... Yeah, 87,000 per day... Down to zero.
Down to
zero.
Pay for the gas.
Zero.
Pay for the gas.
Pay for the gas. And so specifically, that zero, folks, is real. That the company would say, you can have the ship, just pay for the gas and get it back to the other coast.
That's right.
That one there was going from Asia to the West Coast. That's where that one was going.
That's pretty intense.
Oh my God! Seriously, man, get us back so we can basically, the thing that's weird about it is the. It must have been from the West Coast to Asia, because it would seem like you're deadheading. You should be able to
fill it up from Asia to
here. Hey, I got to check that. If you couldn't fill it from Asia to here,
Walmart ought to be able to.
If you couldn't fill it from Asia to here, it's really trouble.
Yeah.
Just insane.
Yeah.
So let's go take a look at Big Blue. Some of these larger ones, see, it's going to be interesting. Well, Big Blue, you're flat, but the bottom line is that. And this is where you can do the identification, too, saying, okay, Big Blue had some juice when it came down up that 200 area. Well, if you match that up with the S&P, with the small cap, with the rest of it, that's how, it's set up.
Yeah. You got today you got Verizon, which is a, good-looking stock out there.
Yeah.
As you've mentioned, paying a nice dividend. Stock is looking well. That's up 50 cents this morning.
You know what I got to do? I got to do this, too. I keep saying I got to do this. Have I showed my certificates?
No.
So picture this, folks. This is pretty cool. My mother worked for AT&T.
Okay. Oh, that's great.
And so this goes years and years back. And I actually have the original certificates. But what I've never done, and it's almost like a savings plan.
Yeah.
What I've never done is turn them in. I called them up about 10 years ago, right?
Okay.
And what ends up happening when you have the certificate, you never lose it. That's the bottom line.
That's
okay.
Right.
So, but now you get the splits that are involved
in it.
You get the dividends that are involved in it.
They've got a spreadsheet. I mean, they've got some calculation where they can go right to you and tell you exactly how many shares.
They're looking for me. My sister called me up 2 years ago. Says, you know that your name is out there and they're looking for you, right? But I got to finally do it, I think, because now Verizon's coming back. See, and there's a trick, and I've never told you this trick. This is interesting, right? What the trick is, folks, about keeping your hands in your pocket, okay, is this. If you want to get into a longer-term investment, now this one here my mother gave me, and just, I just really don't want to sell it just because she gave it to me, okay? So, but I purposely never turned in the certificates. But let's say that you have an equity that you actually like, you want something really long-term. Well, in a perfect situation, would be like just... whatever you like. If you like something long term, way.
If you're getting something for your kids, just like your mom did.
Totally.
Same thing. They can do the same thing today.
Totally. And what you do is that you ask for the certificate, because what would end up happening there is that every time you think you want to sell it, right? What ends up happening is you have to send the certificate, and you have to go, and then you'll say, the heck with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Because bottom line is that I did that with a couple golds, and it was
simply they'll just charge you whatever the transfer agent fees are.
$35. It's cheap money,
and then you've got the certificate, and you present. Now, got to make sure that you put it in a good spot.
Yeah, no, they put it in a safe deposit.
You don't want to put it in one of those spots where you say, I'll put it in such a good spot I'll never lose it.
Yeah. Right.
It ends up being I'll never find it again. Yeah.
I got a few of those things in my house right now.
Exactly.
I'm not kidding, man.
I know it's here.
I got 2 pairs of cufflinks that I don't know where are at, and it's driving me crazy. I said to Angie yesterday, I says, you know what? She gave me these beautiful cufflinks, and a pair my father gave me.
Yeah.
I can't find both of them, and I know they're stashed in a great place in the house.
Exactly.
Okay?
Yeah, well, we got to always put those spots down maybe on a computer, because everybody does the same thing. Everybody's got a story of, I put it in a spot where I know
totally.
It. Yeah,
totally.
And then you go to find it, and you're like, where is that spot again?
Exactly, man.
Now, Verizon...
especially if you had a few drinks, right? Exactly. If you hide them on a Saturday night, forget it. You're really history, man. Forget it.
Exactly. Now, Verizon, it's actually going into its highs from October 2007, so... the volume back there is 257 million. It doesn't look like it's going to. Well, let's see. We're halfway through the month. It'd be questionable whether it's going to have the same volume. But all it has to do is close inside the low of that candle, which is 43.51, and you get 44.02.
Yeah.
It says it wants to go test the high.
Yeah,
$46 and change.
Right, and it's big, man. I mean, what blows my mind is that you get the principal expansion. But you have a dividend like that, too.
Yeah. And, what is it, 4%?
The bottom line, all you have to do is walk around, the world, folks, and, everyone has, 5 years now.
Absolutely.
Free phones, right? 5 years,
right.
Man. I mean.
That's exactly right.
You know what I did, like 3 weeks ago, what I did is I stopped carrying my phone with me.
You stopped?
I stopped.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, And I liked the idea, because it's like, okay, we do business 12 hours a day anyway, folks.
It's good to be detached.
When I say stop, they stopped at the 12 hours.
Yeah.
But, so you know what happened? The last week and a half, because I stopped carrying it, now I just have it somewhere, and I've left it places.
Okay.
I got it back.
Oh, that's
but
great.
Isn't that crazy?
Good. Yeah,
I know.
Too much.
That's pretty wild.
So what do we got volume-wise in the summertime and
right now 148 million in the NYSE, and in the Nasdaq we got 399. See what should happen here. This is where what you're going to be able to learn here, folks, in the market, which is really cool. You'll go from divergence to harmony again.
Yeah.
And now the harmony, it can go both ways. Well, if you're a bull out there, the harmony would have to go that you get volume in the other indices.
That's right.
The bear would be saying, hey, the Dow would get over it, not have the volume. the S&P goes up, everything tests with no volume, and that's the larger ABC. See, the larger ABC is still in place on the way down.
Totally.
You know, and it's what does happen is that when you continue higher like this, all it does is get everyone more complacent again.
Yeah.
Which is wild, isn't it?
Yeah.
How do you get complacent? How do you get complacent when you have money down on the line?
Well, I tell you how you do it. I mean, the first way you get complacent is where you don't have any stops in place.
Yeah.
So you get no money management principle.
Right.
You know, you get no
Right.
umbrella when it's raining outside. That's how you get trapped.
Right.
Out there, and
Right.
that's where the complacency comes from.
Yeah.
Okay. You know. Survived another downdraft. It's maybe because people will say maybe this time is different.
No, it can't be as bad as 2008, right?
Yeah. No, it could be worse.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, in 2008, we were dealing obviously worldwide with real estate bubble issues.
Sure.
And
huge.
It was a debt problem.
Fraud issues, really.
Yeah,
right.
fraud. But it was a debt issue on a much smaller scale.
Right.
Than what we're dealing with.
That's right.
We weren't talking about countries going out of business.
No. Now countries don't have any money.
Yeah, we're talking about dollars, whether it's yen, whether it's euros, or what have you, being worth nothing.
That's right. No.
So it's a much bigger scale.
Oh, it is. It absolutely is. This morning when we talk real estate, so ResCap, folks. ResCap is a residential capital. Now that was the real estate arm of Ally Financial. Absolutely huge, folks. If you want to understand how big this was, right? Let me get this number for you, because wait till you hear this number. This number is sick. There it is. Okay, no. Okay, it was in the trillions. Their balance sheet was something like 17 trillion.
Okay.
And then now it's
unadjusted.
Now it's down to a couple hundred. But bottom line is that what's going on is that now you got Berkshire Hathaway is fighting Fortress in bankruptcy to basically try to take this company over. So you can see the movement, the large money movement is already happening in the real estate market in a huge way, not in a small way. So Fortress actually should have the upper hand here because Fortress was in the deal first.
Yeah.
But Berkshire Hathaway came in last week and said, no. They filed January 14th saying, no, we want to be the stalking horse. What happens with a stalking horse is this. If you're the first one in and the court lets you in, right, then you get the fees and other people can go in and overbid you.
Okay.
But then you get fees, you get breakup fees, you get everything else. But what also happens is, of course, just a little bit more about the company.
That's right, yeah.
So what's going to happen, what we're going to see here is that they went BK, folks, the May 14th. But what you'll see is that this is going to turn into a big fight. I mean, big time, too. Because you get two monsters with plenty of money. And if you want to see the amount of fees that are generated from servicing even the mortgages that are still there are incredible.
Yeah.
Because when Berkshire came in, listen to this, they came in and they're saying that they will save the shareholders or whoever's left in it, over $40 million a year. They're coming in at the same price, but what they're saying, I'm going to charge you less to service the account. $40 million.
Yeah.
Like nothing. Pretty crazy, right?
Well, they've done the cash flows on this.
Exactly.
So,
exactly.
They're saving them $40 million. They're making a boatload of money.
Oh, big time.
Right? So,
big time. Huge. Absolutely huge. No doubt. So let's go to the UK. See what happened in the UK. Not much, right? Up $19. We got the DAX. Where's she? I guess we should go to Greece.
She's up 30. Yeah.
She's up 37. Let's go to Greece, right? See what's happening in Greece. Okay, so let me see.
Well, they said the banks were moving, which would make sense. So I'm not sure what the banking index is.
Yeah, so let me see. Yeah.
But you do that, I go look at our banking index.
Yeah.
XLF.
There she is. Okay, so I got Greece. Let's see what she looks like. Well, she's been off the lows for 3 days. Okay, so let me put this. We're at 580. I'm going to put this on a maximum. Let me put this on a monthly first. We haven't looked at this in a long time. Okay, so we hit a low of 471.
Going back to 1987.
Yeah, and 518. So she'd have to get back in. She has to actually get back inside 641 to do anything.
Which has any kind of sign of strength out there.
Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien, you stay right there, folks. We're coming right back.
Are you looking for a precision edge in the market? Something that can stack the odds in your favor? Then look into Larry Pesavento's new trading newsletter, Patterns, Profits, and Peace of Mind. In each weekly issue, Larry explains what's going to happen in the markets based on the pattern he sees developing and gives you actionable trade ideas based on those patterns. Plus, you'll get his detailed analysis on a variety of markets and sectors, including stocks, treasury bonds, the gold market, oil, the dollar, the forex market, and more. And you'll get the Technical Corner segment, which is a short but powerful weekly training session on trading. You'll get access to all the patterns Larry is seeing in the markets, plus the Astro Harmonics and powerful Bradley stock market model that Larry utilizes for less than $5 a day. An extremely potent combination that will give you just the edge you've been looking for. Try Patterns, Profits, and Peace of Mind absolutely free for 2 weeks. Go to tfnn.com and click on the free trial link at the top of the page. That's an $85 value, yours free when you register right now. Get Larry's Patterns, Profits, and Peace of Mind and get the edge you've been looking for.
In just December of last year, the price of gold was down over 10%. In today's highly volatile gold market, you need someone in your corner that understands the complex relationships that exist within the price of gold, as well as within a variety of gold equities. Whether it's the South African gold miners and knowing how the Rand-dollar relationship will affect their bottom line, or understanding how John Paulson's $5 billion trade in the GLD can move the market, Tom O'Brien gives you the direction you need to become a better trader each week in his newsletter, The Gold Report. With over 20 individual equities covered and almost another 20 on the potential watch list each week, in addition to covering the XAU, HUI, GLD, and dollar, The Gold Report is a great source for any trader that is looking to be diversified in today's volatile gold market. For your 30-day free trial to Tom O'Brien's Gold Report, log on to tfnn.com today. Don't miss out on this great offer. Act now. David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to tfnn.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today. Great Basin Gold is a mining company engaged in the exploration and development of 2 emerging gold properties in Nevada and South Africa with a total resource base of more than 23 million gold ounces. Great Basin's Burnstone mine in South Africa opened in February of this year with a resource of 20 million gold ounces, becoming the first mine to open in the historic Witwatersrand Basin in the last 30 years. The Burnstone mine is projected to have a 25-year mine life and is fully financed with production anticipated to be over 250,000 ounces per year at a cash cost of only $450 per ounce. The Hollister mine in Nevada became fully integrated in the 4th quarter of 2010 with annual production estimates of 110,000 ounces of gold per year over the 8-year mine life at a cash cost of only $527 per ounce. Great Basin Gold is cash flow positive and trades on the Toronto and New York stock exchanges under the symbol GBG.
Catch Basil Chapman as he uses his Chapman Wave methodology to call the markets. The Tiger Technicians Hour, next on TFNN.
Welcome back, folks. Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien. We appreciate you growling and prowling out here with us. Don't forget, folks, if you do want to take advantage of the Tiger Dollars, get a great education, absolutely free by buying the Tiger Dollars. This is your last week to do it right on the front page of TFNN. Dow right now is up 1, Nasdaq's up 16, S&Ps are up 2, and it's all about Apple once again, man. Isn't that wild?
Oh, up $8. How about that?
Yeah,
it's waking up.
Oh, you're going to love it, man.
But no volume. The last two trading sessions, with even the markets being up the way they were on Thursday and Friday.
Wasn't that amazing?
No volume in Apple.
Perfect.
Well, that's for sure.
Well, it's perfect because it's easier to identify, don't you think? I mean, it's like just what you're saying. There's no volume. Okay, the markets are up. Well, there's something wrong there. Yeah. Now watch. Take the opposite side here. Oh, the markets don't have any juice. Oh, Apple's up $8. Oh, give me a break.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right.
Hey, 578. You're at 583. You're going into 37 million, and right now you get 5.7 million. So they'll do 15. Big deal.
Yeah. Now, I think Microsoft is coming out. They're supposed to come out with an announcement today or something about maybe like a version of an iPad or something like that.
They're going after that tablet market in a big way. Yeah. They're going after tablets. And Sony. Okay, so if you don't have the Google TV yet, folks. Sony's coming out with another Google TV this morning. They start taking orders again. I have Google TV at home, and it's dynamite. I mean, now what they're coming out with is another run at it, and what it really has to do with, how easy it is to navigate it.
Okay.
And so Sony is coming out this morning, and they're taking pre-orders at J&R, and it's about the remote. And it really is about the remote.
You would think that it would be.
Because what ends up happening is that I understand how it works, but it took me, little time to really get it. And, of course, I had an incentive to do it because I wanted to watch us on TV. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if you've never seen it, folks, it's insane. I mean, it's just like your phone, except the difference is you're on a 30, 40, whatever you have at home.
80-inch.
Which it's dynamite. No, I know. When you see charts, let me tell you something. When you see charts on the TV at home, it is just a different feeling sitting on your couch, man. You can't believe it.
For sure.
No, you really can't.
Have you seen those 80-inch screens out there?
I haven't seen them.
Huge.
80-inch screens.
Yeah, they're like $3,000 or something.
And that's nothing.
Pretty amazing.
Remember the plasmas used to be $5,500.
I mean, $10,000.
Yeah.
Now, what was interesting is, over in Japan, because they had HD TV over there way before we did.
Did they?
Yeah. So whenever I would travel over there and you would go through the electronic stores, that's all they had were the, landscape-oriented, widescreen, television sets back then. So, pretty interesting how things change. And they change rapidly, like you're saying.
And it's so important to pay attention to everything that's happening around the world, because you just brought up a huge point. In Japan, do you remember, now everyone knows texting in the United States now, it's insane. But Japan was ahead by like 5 years in that, right? I remember reading stories about, everyone's texting, and I didn't really pay attention. I said, well, it'd be interesting. What are they? And then sure enough, you come to the United States, people walking down the street texting, that is the weirdest thing in the world, man. Let me tell you something. This morning, I'm walking in the building. Woman's getting the elevator. I says, hi, how you doing? She says hi. She doesn't even look down. She still texts. I'm saying to myself, let me tell you, folks, socially, that's a weird deal.
It is.
It's like, hold on, let me talk to my phone. Let me look inside my phone. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Anyway, okay.
No. But timing is everything.
Yeah.
As you take a look at, when you take a look at the tablet business, so you got Microsoft now jumping into it, everybody jumping into it. It wasn't that long ago, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years ago, when there were tablets that were out there.
There was,
and they just went. Companies went down the drain. Yeah.
Just didn't get it right.
Yeah.
I know.
Timing, just like in the market.
Good old Steve Jobs.
Timing is,
that's right.
It's nice to have momentum and then be able to introduce products.
No doubt. Folks, you stay right there, because we're going from beautiful Florida up to Newton, Massachusetts. Basil Chapman's going to be growling proud with you. Then out to Tucson, Arizona with Larry. Back here, David White, myself.
Take care, folks. Have a great day.